Good morning, everyone. Good early morning, everyone. I apologize for having to go live earlier, but I was afraid that if I didn't, I would miss an episode because I am pretty miserable with this abscess. I'm hoping today will be day 3 of taking the antibiotics, and I'm hoping that I'm going to start going the other direction today, but throughout the night I've been pretty bad in pain, so I want to try to get to bed and get some rest. I've taken too much ibuprofen and Tylenol and stuff. My stomach's all messed up. Not a good morning, but I'm here nonetheless. So I apologize again for starting early. You'll have to go back and watch it if you come in late, but it's all good. At least there'll be an episode here. Good morning, Mr. Scott. So I did, last night I carried my my Harsey in my front pocket. Good morning, Dalton. And my Asher in my back pocket. So those were the knives that I had on me. Y'all have seen my new sticker that I got. That are really nice quality. That I paid around $50 for 100. Good morning, B Shady. Well, yesterday I got the other ones that I paid a cheaper company from, and they definitely feel cheaper. I don't know if you can tell, but they're quite a bit cheaper feeling. They're not as thick. I mean, they turned out okay. They'll be good to hand out. They have the YouTube logo down at the bottom. So I got those in yesterday. I think these were $38 for 100, and these were like 52, 54, something like that. So I like the quality of these a lot better. So anyway, whoever asked for stickers, I'm going to send both of them. I haven't got those sent out yet because of the way I'm feeling, but I will get those sent out. Let's see. Sever 7 asked yesterday for a collection run through. So I guess we will do that today. That will be kind of easy and something I can do without much thought since I can't think too great this morning. So, let me see what I got here. Hope y'all are doing better than I am this morning. Quite sure you are. Yeah, my stomach is shot because of had to make it through work last night, and I barely did that. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. my time, but it might be 10 a.m. your time. But I started an hour early because of my tooth. Oh, man. So we will start with the good case of knives. Now we'll go through a couple of rows. This is a Artisan Cutlery Baskin. I will show them all where you can see them good. You see the micro milling on that. Super cool little knife. Then we have the Artisan Caruso. See the milling on it. I probably won't wipe off all these blades just because I don't feel like it. Then I've got the cheap versions of the Artisan Satyr and Revel. And then I've got the good versions of the Satyr and Revel. This one has the micro milling. That Revel doesn't. Then we have the Aryan, which we talked about the other day on video. And we have the Boa, Artisan Cutlery Boa. And then this last one is a stupid one that I can't ever remember the name of. And my phone just did a new update, so that's no good. It's their button lock version. See if I can. Yeah, it's the. Dang it. It's this one. Can't ever remember the name of it. Anybody else remember the name of it? Let me see. Artisan Cutlery Button Lock. It is the dang it. Oh yeah, now I just remembered. I didn't even see it yet. It's the Ornis. 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 I didn't even find it, but I remembered it. So that is all my artisans. Then I've got my three, actually three, I thought they should all be right here, but they're not. So I've got my Bridgeport Bodie and 1827 FL, but I cannot remember where I put the newest one I just bought. Maybe it'll turn up in here somewhere. So I've got the 395, but I don't have it listed. I mean, I don't have it in here. Then I've got my Ling Ma L1 Integral. I've got my Remet Kingfisher. Oh man, I'm in pain. I apologize, guys. Not that I know of. I'm not sure about a premium feldspar. We'll have to ask somebody more knowledgeable than I. I know they just released even cheaper versions of some of them. Oh, now I know where. Now I remember where it is. I think. Oh no, it came in here, but it's not in here. So I wonder what I did with it. I think I probably put it in one of these cases that was a. Give me just a second. Hold on. See if I can find that other Bridgeport really quick. I have a overflow case that I put some knives in. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but it might be right here. Let's see. Nope. It's not there either. Yeah, I'm not having a good morning, guys. Would have to admit that to anyone who asks. I have no idea where that stupid Bridgeport knife is. It should be. Oh, I know where it's going to end up being. It's going to end up being in another case I've got over here. One of my good cases. Like my clone case or something that I put some overflow in. Oh well. It's alright. We don't have to have every single knife I own. So that's the Kingfisher. And then the Peregrine Falcon. Yeah, I don't feel too good today. That's for sure. And then this is the Remet Wild Species. Another super cool clean lines on that knife. I love that knife actually. Then we've got my Tempest Knives Jetstream, which they don't make anymore, which has also got micro milling that you can't see unless you get really close on it. So I'm gonna have to put these across this way. Then I got my ProTech TR3 Integrity with reptile scales. One of my newer purchases. Very comfortable, great action. And then I've got my TACCOM, the Unnamed, which is a knife that doesn't get as much attention as it should. I guess people don't like the blade shape, but it's a great first knife from him. He's dropping a new knife today. Is that what you said, Scott? Yeah, I was waiting on his new release because I liked it from what I saw of it. If you're talking about him, a TACCOM guy. I really like that knife. So that's the first two rows. What's the name of his new one that he's dropping today, Scott? Oh, Tempest is dropping a new one. Sorry. The 30-second delay threw me off. Oh. It was right beside him, but in the next row. So it wasn't lost. So the 395 that I got that's anodized is not missing. It is in the right place. It was just on the next row down. But it was right beside those two. So I'll leave it out because it's coming out the next row anyway. Yeah, I love my artisan cutlery. I probably will sell some of these cheaper ones and get a couple more that I've been wanting from them. Alright, so the next row we will start with this one because, well, it was right next to them. That's the Bridgeport 395. Then we've got the Monster. What's the name of this one again? They sent it to me to review, and I can't even remember the name of it. That shows you how I feel this morning. It's a Urban Grip, maybe? Urban Grip? Is that right? Yeah, the Urban Grip. It's got nice carbon fiber, good fit and finish on that knife. And then I've got my Urban Monster Glideman, which is another one of their models. It's one. Thank you, Sever7. Then I've got my Vosteed Ankilo. Ankilo. Then I get into my Viper knives, and I don't feel good enough to remember these, but I'll try. This is the Viper Fortis. It's a Jesper Voxnaes. This is the, I believe this is the Viper dang it, Kiyomi, another Jesper Voxnaes. And then this is the Viper Odino. Sorry, my brain's not working quite properly this morning. Kiyomi Odino Fortis. 3 Jesper Voxnaes Vipers. Then I've got a big Land that I put in here because it was taking up space. This is the Land 140 by Sanrenmu. SRM Sanrenmu. That's a big boy. Then I've got my Wingman EDC Jet, which is a lot different knife than most of my knives, but it's pretty cool. All the milling and work that went into it is super cool. Then I've got my Exceed Designs Avere. Yeah, I thought you would like that Land 140, Sever. And then I've got my Tactile Maverick. Oh, man. And then I've got my Vero Nova. One of my favorite knives I own. Probably in my top 10. Here's another one that's probably in my top 10. My Beyond EDC asymmetrical chunk that I did some mods on. Then I got my, this is misplaced, but it's back there now. This is my Dan Carrera Integral 904. I believe that's the number on that knife. Then I got my District Knives Apollo. No, totally wrong. This is my Freeman Knives Voodoo. Oh my goodness. This is my Ferrum Forge Archbishop 3, which is a great knife, super comfortable knife, good finger choils, very comfortable. I did a flipper tab delete on it. It's supposed to have a flipper tab, but it was one of the first ones I did. Archbishop 3. And I got my Vosteed Psyop. Another super cool knife. And then I got my Beyond EDC Terramundi River Wolf that I put the thumb studs on. So that's the next two rows. Oh my goodness. My stomach is shot. No. I'll be alright though. Let me put these back and then we will move on to the next two rows. And I'm sorry this video is what it is today, but I'm sure y'all can tell I'm not feeling the greatest. And it was either this or break my streak. So I decided I wasn't going to break my streak. The warning on the bottom is the Freeman Knives Voodoo or the Tuya Knives Voodoo. It's the same same OEM. Mine came from Freeman. I believe the Tuya version has his logo somewhere on it, but I think it's on this side smaller. But that's Freeman Knives logo. All right, starting in the next two rows, we got my Null Knives collection, starting with the Ghoul. Beautiful knife. Love the Ghoul. And I got my Grace. Sever loves my Grace. Sever just bought a Grace, I think, maybe. Or, he bought something else. He might have bought a Grace, I don't know. Then we got the Raku. Which one's the Raku and which one's the Raiden? That's the Raku, I believe. And then this is the Raiden. And then this is the Voodoo. And we got my two Kunwus. We got the Django XL and the Pulsar XL. Y'all have seen those knives elsewhere, so. Then I've got my arc form theory, which I love. Another super cool knife that doesn't get enough attention. And then I've got one I just threw in this case because I took a bunch out that I'm going to sell. And this is a Rook. And it's got some weird number. I don't remember the number on it. It's right there. M671-TZ. I anodized this one. Got it off eBay. Got a good deal on it. It's titanium and not a clone, so it goes in this box. Now, I won't remember the name of this one this morning. Callum Bladeworks Ari. Very big boy. I don't know if you can tell in my hands how actually big it is, but it's very big. Thought I wouldn't remember the name of that one. That's the Callum Bladeworks Ari, A-R-I. It looks funny next to that little Rook. Then I've got my new Monterey Bay Sabertooth. Then I've got my Berg Blades Tick. Love the Tick. Then I've got my Griffin Scout F3.5, big boy. Another one of my favorite knives. Then I've got my Lemifshi, which is one of his originals, just like Sam and Megaron. He should start making knives like this instead of making clones. This is his JR9402, one of his original designs. Super cool knife. Super great action on it. I did a flipper tab delete on this one too, just to clean up those lines. Perfect action. Great knife. He should go legit and make knives like this. Then I've got my Giant Mouse collection. So this is the Biblio XL. Biblio XL. Then the Giant Mouse Nazca. One of their crossbar lock knives. Then the Giant Mouse Tribeca, which is one of their most famous versions. And then last but not least, the Giant Mouse Ace Riv, which is one of their little small versions. And this has some scratches on it that I didn't know were there. Pisses me off. But that's 2 more rows. We got 4 more rows to go, so bear with me. Yeah, Hope you guys are doing good today. Again, a Grace for $380. It's pretty pricey, I think. Probably not too bad for that pattern, but I saw somebody post a R2, a Raiden R2, yesterday with the full dress, with the crazy Damascus blade and crazy anodized scales. All right, next row is the Urban EDC. Maybe the F5.5 or just the 5.5, but it's something. I think it's the F5.5. Then we got my Brian Brown's Corvus. My Brian Brown Jaeger. Bueller. Got my Brian Brown Raptor that's jigged. Already pulled out my Raptor. Any knives that you're not seeing are in a bag over here that I'm going to sell. My other Raptor that's carbon fiber is over there, but then I just threw this in there, but I've got my Concept bag over here separate, but this is the Concept tipper and the Concept Eagle Strike and the Gecko Custom Sick Array. Which I love. Great knife. And I got that little XTOUC knife with the M390, the budget one. I don't know why. I just threw it in this case because I pulled out a bunch of the ones I was selling and I had room. So this is my Luft Concepts Avant AVNT. Super cool knife. Super comfortable knife. Super smooth action. Then I've got my Heretic Wraith. Then I've got my Golden Design Works Standard. And I got my Bestech Supersonic. Then I got my Clydesdale New Breed from Ed. Then I got my Something Obscene Leak, L-E-K, with the chisel grind. Oh, no grind on that side. All the grind on that side. L-E-K. Then I got my Something Obscene J-Cape 3.5. Awesome knife. Then I got my Something Obscene Mini J-Cape, or J-Cape Mini. Another awesome knife. That those two rows were missing a knife. I had one open spot. Man, sitting over like this, like I'm sitting, is making my stomach even worse. Like, but my tooth isn't hurting at the moment. Knock on wood. Hopefully the swelling goes down today. Yeah, I'm no good today, guys. I apologize. If I die, y'all split my knives up evenly amongst yourselves. Actually, there's 2 spots missing on that, on those 2 rows. Oh, man. All right, last 2 rows in this case. We got that knife we talked about yesterday. Just talked about it yesterday. Links in the links channel if you want one. Oh, I should have started from the other end on this one. Hold on. And I got my Quiet Carry LCT. I've got my Kevin John Venom B3 with all that awesome milling. Beautiful knife. I've got my Azusa Blade Works Blitzkrieg. I've got my Riot Zorro. Then I get in, I think all the rest of them are Wies. So I got my Wii Solid Integral, my Wii Thug, my Wii Thug XL, my Wii Elementum, my Wii Trogon, my Wii, bought this one not long ago, Beacon, possibly. Then I got my Meads Collabo Sword Fin, Swift Fin, I can't think today. Then I got my Wii Knives Esprit. Oh man. Yeah, Wii Knives Sakshi. Wii Knives Riff Raff. Wii Knives Mancani. Wii Knives Shudden. And last but not least out of my good case is the Wii Knives Exciton. Oh, I gotta sit back for a second. I gotta sit forward to reach my table. That was putting stress on my stomach. Just not feeling good. It made me feel like I was gonna puke actually. Never. It's the only one like its kind that's Zerblasted because they don't make this model. I've got an autographed box. It came in an autographed box by him too. I probably won't ever sell it. What is that? The Sword Fin? Was I right? Or is it the Swift Fin? Or is it the High Fin? I think it's the Sword Fin. Man, I feel like crap. Yeah, I thought I had it right with the Sword Fin. We and Civivi have their discontinued models on sale for like 50% off right now. And a few of my Wii models that I'm selling over here that are in another bag are in that sale. The Smooth Sentinel. The shut-in that I just showed, though, is in that sale also. I got an email yesterday. There's a code WE11 that'll take an extra bit off. I'm guessing maybe, I don't know, how long have they been in business? 11 years maybe? So that's my nice case as it stands today. After pulling all of these knives out of it. So I pulled these out to sell. My Tuya Shocker. My Burnley SQD2. My whatchamacallit, who makes that knife? Fox Knives, Tur maybe? My Chavez. My Mastrop and Gavco, my Mastrop and Ferrum Forge collabo. My Joker Edition Kalishnikov. My Max Ace Meerkat. There's my Brian Brown's Raptor carbon fiber. Then my Brian Ephros Elder. Then my Fox Knives Core. My Kaiser Doberman. My Spyderco Manix 2 XL. My Kershaw Launch 20. My Giant Mouse Ace Sonoma version 2. My Wee Knives Smooth Sentinel. My Wee Knives Starhawk. My District Knives Apollo. My Vero Impulse Thin. And my Pina Knives Mini Diesel. So all those are for sale. I feel terrible today, guys. I've got to get those antibiotics working so I can get to the dentist. I had to do a video of some type this morning, though, to keep the streak going. I totally apologize. We're, Sever 7. I can't take the morning off. I can't break the streak of 114 in a row. I did do a video this morning, correct? Nobody can say I didn't. By the way, Sever, I got my other stickers in. And they're crappy quality compared to the other to these. They feel like crap. They're thin. These are probably what you get for the $30, but I'd rather pay $50 and get the nice ones. I mean, they came out okay, but they're not the greatest. And then I found this laying on the floor as I started to leave last night, so I just threw my pen in it so I could throw it in my front pocket. I need to get something better to hold my pen, though. I'm getting another titanium Tucson pen delivered today in the mail. I need a cigarette. Although every time I smoke a cigarette, it makes my tooth hurt, so I've been trying not to smoke, which is kind of hard when you're feeling like crap. You want to do one thing you enjoy. But I'm hoping today is day 3. The swelling is not getting worse, so I think I caught it and stopped it. But I'm hoping today is when the swelling What's the Gavco spinner? You mean the Mass Drop Ferrum Forge Falcon? One underneath the sticker? I said Gavco at first, but it's actually Mass Drop and Ferrum Forge Falcon. You're making me wonder if there's a Gavco spinner. Oh. Yeah, you're right. But it's not, that's not it. But it looks almost just like that. We can call it that. Because that's worth a lot more than the Falcon. I wish it was the other one. Cool little knife though. We don't usually have a ton of live viewers on Saturdays and Sundays anyway, so I figure anybody that wants to can go back and watch it. I'll make a good video for my nice case and the ones I got for sale. Morning, Ed. You caught me right as I'm about to leave. I barely made it to the video today. I don't feel like doing a video at all, but I did one just to continue the streak. So, not going to continue it much longer. I feel like crap. I'll be gone by the time you get back, Ed. But enjoy your breakfast, buddy. I can't eat at the moment. abscess teeth suck. I've got to get to the dentist, but I got to get the swelling down before he can do anything. And I hope I don't die from infection. I hope these antibiotics start working today. Take this swelling down. But oh, my stomach. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all popping in this morning. Sorry I'm unable to be my normal self. But you can't say I'm not committed. So yeah, guys, hopefully tomorrow I'll be in better spirits. We'll have a longer video and a better video. Hope y'all have a great Saturday. If you need me, you know how to find me. Sever. I'll try to get to feeling good enough to help you out this afternoon. But if not, please understand why. We'll see how these antibiotics do. And I got through one case today. We'll do another one tomorrow or something. Anyway, guys, love y'all. Appreciate the support. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.